Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi rajiun. That's a prayer that we say in Islam when someone passes away. Um, I'm completely lost for words. I'm not even sure why I'm doing a live show, to be fair, but I thought, if anyone's up and, watching YouTube right now, maybe someone wants to share some words or just want to talk out loud, we can do so on the show. I'm absolutely gobsmacked about the news, and that is that Diogo Jota has passed away. Apparently, he has died alongside with his brother in a car crash in Porto, or should I say Portugal? I don't know if it's in Porto, but Porto. I'm just looking at some news right now. They're the club that have confirmed the news. I saw the news breaking on Daily Mail, so everyone knows Daily Mail is not the most reliable of sources, to be honest with you. So I took it with the hope that it's just fake news, and April Fools has come a bit early for them. But I went online and looked through, and yeah, Marsa, the Spanish outlet, they reported it, and there's more outlets. Sky News are currently reporting it right now. Um, yeah, it's definitely surprised me. I'm literally gobsmacked in terms of what's happened. Forget football for a second. He's 28 years of age. He just got married 5 days ago. He's got three kids, and he's just began a new chapter of his life after getting married. So it's a very very difficult one to take. So young, 28 years of age. I'm a lot older, so I can put into perspective that this one's a bit different. Being a family man as well, this one is a very very tough one to take. So, uh, I'm not too sure you know, what's going to happen going forward. The club haven't made any announcements yet, but I think they're just waiting for, you know, more sources of official confirmation in regards to the move. But yeah, this one hurts. As a Liverpool fan, we've never really come across a current player in my lifetime that's passed away whilst being an active member of the squad. Yeah, I'm literally lost for words. This one really hurts. And a lot of people have expressed, their condolences and all that sort of stuff. But I feel like for Liverpool fans, it's going to take a while for us to get to terms to this news. I'm still in a bit of denial, if I'm being brutally honest, which I know sounds very silly when you say it out loud. Um, you're just hoping that it's just fake news. When you get this sort of sad news, it's very, very hard to come to terms with. And when it comes to football, so, we're very passionate fans. So when it involves us, especially us Liverpool fans, we feel it a bit more. Um, just seeing Sky News posting up a picture of the recent wedding photo that took place a few days ago. Yeah, it's a crazy one. Yeah, I'm lost for words. I really don't know what to add. The only reason I did a show was in case someone wanted to speak or just wanted to send something in the chat. You're more than welcome to do so. But for me, it's more of a just a sign to say, our thoughts and prayers and condolences to Diogo Jota, as well as his brother, unfortunately, who was with him in the car crash that have passed away. So, thoughts to their parents and the family and friends and their wives and kids, because this is, football has to be put to one side when it comes to this sort of news. You can't think about football in this moment. There's life, you know, away from football as well. So yeah, this one's a tough one to take. It really is. We won't be doing any shows today. I did have a show scheduled for this evening. Uh, doesn't feel right to be having a football discussion today. Um, so, like I said, my thoughts and prayers to Diogo Jota and his family. I hope the club does something to put his name in good light, where whether it's, I don't know, yeah, I'm not sure what the club will do, to be fair. First things first, the family have to be taken care of, so hopefully the club can do that by making sure they're financially stable going forward, because of course this is a huge shock to them. Of course, money doesn't solve anything, but it will just give them that sort of peace of mind going forward. Of course, the kids, he's got three kids, so looking after the three kids and making sure that they are, you know, okay going forward. And yeah, this is going to be a tough sort of moment for the club and also the players as well. The players are probably on holiday right now, thinking, they're having a great time, and then they're going to meet up with Diogo Jota very soon. And yeah, it just shows you how life is very short. Um, and I also do want to say something out loud. When we have these football discussions and debates about certain players, not everyone, but some people go a bit over and beyond and take personal jabs at certain players. Just remember, these guys are human beings. So if you don't like the player or you have something to say about, what their performance is, that's more of a constructive criticism, but never, target someone personally for whatever reason. And hopefully that can, change your way of thinking about speaking about football players, because, we hold them in high regards, but they are human. And unfortunately, we've lost a great person in Diogo Jota. He's going to be a huge miss to the club and to the world. So yeah, it's still something I'm trying to process. Not have too much of an agenda today. Um, but yeah, feel free to drop your comments in the chat or on the replay, just to express yourself as well. Because I feel like sometimes when you write things, it does help put things into perspective. But yeah, uh, not the type of content I wanted to do today. I've literally just started my day and saw the news, and I couldn't believe it. I was in complete disbelief, and I thought, this can't be true. And it's Daily Mail as well. No disrespect to them. I'm not here to to send any shots to any media outlets, but they're not known to be the most reliable of sources. But when I'm seeing across other platforms, yeah, I'm devastated. I really am. Yeah, very very sad day. Um, but that is for today, guys. As I mentioned earlier, no shows later on this evening. We'll confirm the next show when the time is right. I feel like this is something we have to come to terms with first before we can start doing more content. Um, but yes, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Um, yeah, take care, and I hope to speak to you guys very very soon.